Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video I am going to show you how you can add a custom domain to your Shopify store. So to do this, you just want to come over to your Shopify dashboard right here, the homepage of Shopify, and then in this search bar right here at the top, just go ahead and search for domains. Once this pops up, we can see under results, we have this domains option. So just go ahead and click into this. This is then going to take us over to the domain section, and we have two options to either buy a new domain or connect an existing domain. Now, a big mistake that a lot of people will make here is that they go ahead and just click buy a new domain, and then they will go ahead and buy their name through Shopify because it is just easier. For example, if I search for geforcenorth123.com, we can see that geforcenorth123.com is available, and this is going to cost us $15 per year. So I can just go ahead and click on buy domain, buy it straight through Shopify. However, I would not recommend using this method. The reason for this is buying a domain through something like Shopify. First of all, they are not a domain provider, which means the domain is usually going to be less secure. And secondly, it's going to be a lot more expensive than going through an actual domain registrar to go ahead and get your domain. As you can see right here, this is going to cost us $15 per year. However, I would recommend using Namecheap, which is a domain registrar. Shopify domain can be quite expensive. So by going through Namecheap, not only do we get a more secure domain, but we can also save some money in the process. In order to access that discount, you want to use the first link down in the description, and you will be able to get over 50% off when you purchase your domain with Namecheap. So go ahead and click on that link, and then the first thing that we need to do is create your Namecheap account. Once your Namecheap account has been created, you should be taken over to a screen that looks like this. All we need to do is enter in the domain that you would like to buy into the search bar. For example, I can go for, once again, geforcenorth123, the exact same domain that I was going to buy on Shopify here that would cost me $15 per year. You can see with Namecheap, it would usually cost me $10.28. However, I can get it for $5.98 with this discount code right here. So what I can do is simply copy this discount code right here. With this domain, I can then click on add to cart and then go ahead and click on checkout. Once it takes you over to the checkout, we first of all need to make sure that domain privacy is enabled. As you can see, this is free forever. Where it says this web hosting at the bottom, we just want to go ahead and delete this out of the cart. And then from here, we want to scroll down until you see this right here that says SSL. Now this SSL security right here is going to give you this little padlock. Now this is super crucial that you have this. The reason being is this means that your connection is secure, and if you do not have this SSL security, when people go to your website, it's going to give them this message that you can see on screen right now, and it makes your website look a lot sketchier. So what we do is we need to make sure that we have SSL security, add that to the cart. And if I now go ahead and enter in this promo code right here, you can see the subtotal is now $12.15. It is cheaper than what we can get on Shopify, and your domain is much more secure than it would be on Shopify. So from here, we can simply go through and click on confirm order. Go ahead and enter in your details right here, and then you will be able to go through and purchase that domain. Okay, so once you have gone through that process and you have now bought your domain, all we now need to do is go back over to Shopify, go back from here, back into the main domains menu. From these options, we can now click on connect existing domain, and then in here, enter in the domain that we just bought. Once your domain has been entered, click on next. And then it's going to take us through to this screen. So from here, just go ahead and where it says verify the connection at the bottom, click on verify connection. And then in here, it's going to give us an A record and a CNAME. Once you have these details on your screen, simply go back over to Namecheap. And then once you are on Namecheap, go over to your account in this top right corner, and then go to dashboard. From here, you want to scroll down, and you should see the domain that you just bought. So over on the right hand side, click into manage right here. This is then going to take you over to your domain right here. So all we need to do is click on advanced DNS. And then in here, you can see the records. So you may have some records in here, you may not. Either way, just go ahead and delete these so that you have nothing in here. Once you have this that says no records found, we can then go ahead and add a new record. It's then going to give us this drop down menu. So if I go back over to Shopify, we can see the first option is a record. So we go back over to Namecheap, select a record. Then in the host, we can go back over and we want to copy this name right here. So if we click copy, we then go ahead and paste this @ symbol into host. Then we need the value. So we go back over to Shopify, find the value right here, click on copy, and then paste this in. Once that is done, click on this checkmark icon on the right hand side, and then we can add a new record. The second is going to be a CNAME record. So we just go here and select the CNAME record. Go back to Shopify. We can see this time the host is www. So we copy, paste that in. And then finally, the target for this is this shops.myshopify.com. So we copy, paste this in, and then click the check mark. Once we have both of those records added in, we are now done. That domain is now connected. So we can just go ahead and click verify connection. And then as you can see, that domain is now connected. Now keep in mind that it can take up to 24 hours for your domain to come across. So keep that in mind. However, it does not usually take that long to actually go ahead and connect. So that is how you can connect a custom domain to your Shopify store. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.